Hello and welcome to another episode in this video series where we're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler Limited Asset Jam of 2025, where developers have to create a dungeon crawler within the 9-day time frame and with a limited asset pack, so they can only add, I think, up to 8 own tiles. And otherwise have to use the graphics which are provided in this asset pack. And they have to include some of this mushroom stuff in any form. If you're interested in more details about the rules, you can find a link down in the video description to the jam page. This time we will have a look at Shroom of Radiance by a Captain Coder. And the interesting thing here is that this game was 100% generated by AI in terms of code. The assets, of course, need to be from the asset pack. So let's have a look into the description here. Shroom of Radiance is an attempt to write all of the code for a dungeon crawler and tactical combat system with Claude Sonnet 4.5 within 9 days. All code written was 100% generated by AI. Even the little bits like move the tile down 4 pixels. The project is a React app written in TypeScript and rendered almost entirely on an HTML canvas. This is the result. With 60,000 lines of code, this monstrosity is now published. Controls Q, W, E, A, S, D, and your mouse. I will hopefully add more text to this in the future, but for now I must sleep. Alright, so let's have a look into Shroom of Radiance by Captain Coder. And here we are in Shroom of Radiance. So this game also runs in a browser. I'm not sure if everything is working. This is on full screen. And yeah, there's no music so far, so I'm not sure if the music just broke or it is that way, so we will see. Long ago, the great mushroom city of Phlegm thrived in harmony with the mycelial network, an ancient fungal consciousness connecting all life in the forest. But darkness came, an entity known only as the Blight, corrupted the network's heart. The Shroom of Radiance, a sacred fungus where new life once flourished. Now most of Phlegm lies in ruin, overrun by zombifying spores, corrupted myconids, and nightmare creatures born from decay. Only New Phlegm, a small defended settlement, remains protected by brave defenders and anti-fungal wards. And just in case you are not aware, this is a reference to Pool of Radiance. It's interesting that with the filters I have going on with the blue screen, this is actually not golden but silver. But anyways, this is Pool of Radiance, and here you have the fabled city of Flan had been overrun by monsters led by a mysterious leader. And yeah, we will see. So continue. Yeah, that is, maybe I need to click. Yes. Okay, Guild Hall. No characters available. Okay, we have 4 characters. Can I just... Cannot remove last party members. No characters available. I guess we can park them in here. What does recruit hero mean? Then, like heroes? Or can we create a new? I guess this recruit hero. Ah, okay, we can create new characters. Okay. So it would be interesting to see rogue, fighter, apprentice. Okay, so there are just 3 classes. Apprentice, simple magic user, MP bonus, low HP, access to simple heal spell, damage spell, a few buffs and debuffs, access to staff-based weapons, can only wear light armor. Okay. Starting ability, strength, harm, weakness, heal, minor shield. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not see what these characters have. So let's just create a new apprentice. So this is just the icon. Okay. So this is apprentice, so a healer maybe. Grants a minor shield to a unit that absorbs up to 20 damage from the next attack. Heals a unit, 6 mana, range 3, single target. But it doesn't say how much it heals. Yeah, it is very specific with the 20 damage. So, harm. Let's take heal and call her Hilarina. Okay. So we take Hilarina to the party. Then here we have 2 fighters. Well, let's first create a rogue because we need a rogue, right? This guy looks sneaky. Well, this has a thingy here, or it could be a ninja. Okay, I think it was also chosen this one here. I mean, otherwise, this looks too much like a mage. So we need to take this one. Speed-based speeds and evasion bonuses. Access to daggers, can wear medium armor. Okay, so there are different starting abilities. Pocket sand, disappear, teleport a random tile that is far from enemies. Basic ranged attack, throw stone. Sneak, take a move action ignoring enemies. Deal damage and has a chance to cause bleeding. Throw sand in enemy's eyes, causing blindness. Okay. Cut sounds good. So, or was there anything? No, let's take. Well, I mean, if there's take a move action ignoring enemies, let's take cut. Sneak. 1 second. Let's just call him Sneaky. Okay, recruit. We will add Sneaky. I mean, it's Shadow. It's also not. Yeah. Okay, we have 2 fighters here. So maybe we should well, let's create a fighter first and see what options we have here. So this looks like the aggressive fighter. A close combat, strength-based, HP, defense, access to strong melee weapons, can equip shields, can wear heavy armor, bash an enemy with your shield interrupting their current action. Oh, requires shield equipped. Okay, then let's take this. This sounds very strong, but on the other hand, it might... It's always the question, right? If we can kill the enemy instead, we don't need to interrupt. Shoves an enemy, knocking them back 1 space. Lag strike, enemies lag, dealing damage. Usually, I mean, if we do this in melee, then it doesn't need to run anyways. Charge deals damage to an adjacent unit and has a chance to knock them back. Never misses. Bash sounds pretty good to me. So, that's Bashor. And then let's create 1 more. But I want to do something different. So instead of 2 fighters, we are taking another apprentice. And we will take range 3 single targets. Yeah, we use physical. Usually debuffs are... in most games debuffs are bad, so I'm not even trying that here. 1 second. All right, let's just call him Wizzy the Wizard. Okay, a recruit. And with that, exit Guildhall. Alright. I hope that this is saved. Not that the game is like crashing in a few seconds. And well, anyways, menu, manage party, Guildhall. What is the menu? The menu is nothing. Ah, this is just the title here. Okay, menu, manage party. Inventory, gold, weapons. You do not have any weapons. Oh, I hope that this is not like it's in the... Now the issue here is I don't know if I can press escape. Exit. I must not press escape, I guess, because then I might close the window. And yeah, I really don't like playing in a browser, if you couldn't tell already. Exit party management. Yes. Let's just quickly go back to the guild hall and take this guy. Exit guild hall. Manage party. And then switch over to this guy. Okay, so there's nothing in terms of items. Okay. Because I'm not sure if it's the case in gold, in the gold box games, but in Might Magic, and I think also in other games, it's like even in the Bard's Tale, at least there are some. You basically get not the good equipment or no equipment at all if you create new characters, which is a bit stupid. But in this case, nobody has equipment. But I'm just seeing that the XP is different. This guy has 200 XP and we only have 100. Huh. This guy has 200. Interesting. Not sure if this is random. Let's just create a new fighter. Brandlock. Okay, recruit. Ah, now we have 2 pages here. Now he got 200 XP. What? Why is that? And they all have 200. Maybe that is because it was not bash. Ah, okay, maybe this is related to the skill. Okay, we will just roll with that. Exit guild hall, and then I guess we can just move around. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So it seems like there's no sound at all. Give me a second. So let's just place. You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself. Deploy unit. Select a party member to deploy. We don't see any enemies yet, right? Heal arena goes to the back, and then we take sneaky and Wizzy and Basher. Enter combat. Okay, now we have random enemies. That looks interesting. But yeah, I will check if there's something wrong with the sound, or if maybe the sound is disabled on. But I think I had sound before, so give me 1 second. So I just clicked into the recording of Local Minimum, also a contributor to this jam, and yeah, he played the game as well, and I just checked if he had any sound, but he did not, so I don't think that anything is wrong here. So we cannot scroll or anything, right? Okay. And I guess this is the full battlefield then. We can see, that's cool, we can see the range of our enemies. And we can also see what, yeah, also nice mouse overs here. So they have 35 HP. This guy has 35 HP, 53. Giant snail, poison fire, tall fiend. Okay, interesting. View abilities, reaction, passive movement. Okay, apparently nothing. Okay. Yeah, but if this is like a random encounter, which is like coming every couple of steps, that would be annoying. So, time 7 and timer until next turn. Not sure what this means, but apparently this is the current character. And I guess this is the order. Okay, this is... okay, yeah, we can select these enemies by clicking on them in the top. Nice. So we know which one is which. Okay. Let's... So... Let's attack. Okay, this doesn't work. Move this unit up to 5 tiles. So let's go there. And now we can even reset the move. Okay. A rogue, perform a rogue action. Cut. Let's see how much. What? Deal damage and has a chance. Yeah. That didn't do anything. Does not work. I cannot select anything. Okay, let's just attack. Yeah, I mean, in this case, I can set what I'm doing here. Chance 1. No, cancel. Okay. So target, steel dagger, range. Bomb attack. Attacks Kobold with both weapons. First strike hits for 16, second for 16. Okay. So this guy has 3 left. End turn. I'm not sure what we did with the cut, if that was activated or this was broken. Okay, so this is the counter now. Miss. 12 damage. Basher is ready. Okay. So this guy here is next. So we should probably run out of range. Let's go there. And then fighter action. Bash is an enemy. Bash an enemy with your shield interrupting their current action. Well, they don't have... I can't even go back. I'm not sure how this is... This doesn't seem to work. Maybe these special abilities are not active or something, or they're not implemented. So let's try and... Yeah, KO. Hits Kobold for 20 damage. Kobold was knocked out. Okay, end turn. Okay, was still in range. Heal Arena. Poison Fire. End turn. Sneaky is ready. So here's another... Speed. Action timer increased by speed each turn. Units act when reaching 100. Okay, so in this case... So if you have a high speed, you are actually... you have multiple turns per turn, basically. Okay. Interesting. So, yes, you move. Unfortunately, I'm now completely out of range to anything, so... yeah, my tanking idea did not work, obviously. So let's just go there. I don't know what this is supposed to do. And we can also scroll through the combat log notes. Deal damage and has a chance to cause bleeding. We could also delay, but no need for now. Okay, so healer. We definitely want to heal, right? So we go there and then do apprentice things. Heal. How can I heal? Units. 3 single target. I mean, this is essential, right? How do I use the heal? Heals a unit, but I cannot select anything I want to heal. I can neither select it beforehand. What happens if I attack? Yeah, this is a real attack. This feels like it's a bug that I cannot use the spell here. I mean, if I can't use a spell, it's kind of pointless to have a healer or a mage or whatever. Heal? No idea. Move. I don't think that this is... I will check if I find something in the comments, because this seems to be essential to me, and either I'm doing something wrong or it's broken, but it would be important to know what of these it is, so give me a second. So again, I checked the video by local minimum, and he stumbled upon exactly the same issues, and so of course that was the worst possible thing I could do with this party selection then. So let me just restart the game and create a 4-warrior party, and then we will just bash some heads in. So 1 second. Okay, restarted the game, and now continue. Yeah, we will pick them out. Recruit hero. And then just fighter. Not with, let's take shove. Fighter, 100. Another fighter. Shove. Okay. Doesn't work. Another one, fighter. Let's do a leg strike. Okay, Ufzon. And then another, what was our, okay. Just so that we have different things here. Leg strike, fighter, recruit. And now we need, let's create this guy there. And another leg strike. Yeah, so the XP is depending on the skill you choose. I don't know if that's intended. Okay, exit guild hall. Now we have 4 warriors. And it seems like we are getting into combat really, really fast. Up to basically that you cannot really move around at all. So I will talk about perspective right away. I mean right away, we're already 25 minutes in. So we have can see the walls left and right, and some of the tile we're standing on, so that's fine. I think the field of view might even be a bit too high. I think, yeah. So you can see that this, I think this is the border of the tile, and this, oh, you can see that, like this. And this next tile is super long, so that means that the field of view is too high and everything gets squished in. And of course, like this animation is very weird. And now and now let's try and see if, yeah, that's also not working. So queuing up, forward, right is not working. Forward, it is continuously checking, but then it's pausing and then it's going into a loop. Yeah. Takes so long. So it is continuously checking if you have another button pressed, but it takes like a second to do that, and then it automatically, yeah. So unfortunately, the movement is not working well either. So interestingly, we didn't encounter any combat yet. Okay. So, you have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself. Deploy a unit. Yes, and Ulfson and Vorzon and Shraki. Enter combat. So, okay. Interesting. Barret is ready. So, I think the best we could do is basically just focus attack. Like, attack, perform attack for 20 damage. Yeah. And then we will move away and turn. Here we will move, and so we attack this guy. So we move there, attack, perform attack, KO. And okay, we cannot move again. So you need to move and then, yeah, unfortunately the sprites are mixed, right? So Well, not right now, but it seems like I think I was able to pick this one as character, so might be a bit confusing. But let's move back to keep out of the range of the enemies which are not yet in our vicinity. Okay, and turn, move, there, attack, perform, and turn, but misses. Yeah, it's very stuttery. Though I don't know if that is also because of if that's because of the browser and the resources there, or if anything else is responsible for that. I mean, it is an experiment with the coding, right? So this might just be really unoptimized code or something. So let's move there and attack, perform attack, KO. All right, and turn. Now let's focus on this dude there. Attack. And turn. Move. Attack. And turn. Move. Now we will kill this thing, whatever this is. It's weird that I don't think it even had a turn yet. It's at 63. So this is the clock, basically. And every time, or the multiplier. No. We have a speed of 9. We are at 108. I'm not sure how this makes any sense. And turn. So you can see that each time this speed is added on top of that. I mean, it's an interesting idea there. And then I guess that the 100, this one is then, no, it's not used up. Because all of my characters, yeah, of course, all of my characters are the same class, and they all have the same speed, and that means that they all share the same timer, basically, and this is actually an advantage that you can plan better if all of your all characters are synchronized. Okay. But yeah, this kind of takes forever without much of a strategic or tactical value. I mean, I'm also not looking at who has how many HP or anything like that at the moment. So now it's 0, and it's going to attack me for 17. Interesting, it's moving away. And there's... okay, this was another enemy. Yeah. This one is slowly approaching. He has still 20 left. So okay, with this guy, we now move to the other side so that he's not getting attacked. And we try to avoid damage with the characters which are already hurt. Maybe it would be interesting to see what happens if characters actually die. Maybe in the next battle, perform attack. KO, okay. And now this is in 12. We are, everyone is, okay. What we can do is to just go there and we wait there and then we just yeah, and we just delay. Well, not with these, okay. Can I move on these? No, I cannot. So the path is actually blocked. Okay. And turn. And this dude. He can now delay. Why is this moving around? So it seems like this is not the actual order, but it's picking someone who's at 0, which is a bit weird. Yeah, it's just picking one of the 0 ones. Delay. Ah, no! I didn't, I failed to see that this is an enemy. Okay, never mind. Move. Yeah, let's kill this guy now. Attack. Nah, but misses. End turn. Attack. Oh. Move. There. Attack. Perform. 20 damage. And attack. Zip. Okay. And move. Attack. 20 damage. Yeah, it's updating the timer even before the order in which the process is being done is a bit unfortunate because it's displaying it's basically updating the numbers and then switching it around instead of doing it like hidden and then. Well, anyways, all enemies are dead. We get some XP, we get some gold. Take all loot. Why do I have to click that multiple times? Take all loot, please. Okay, continue. Manage party. We have the Grim Armor. Okay, the Grim Armor does give us 9 HP. I mean, they did have equipment. It's just, I mean, in combat, it showed like they were attacking with something. The rogue before was attacking with 2 daggers or something. Set abilities and equipment. Ah, yeah, okay. Body, leather armor. Remove item. Oh. Okay, the leather armor is better than the grim armor. Okay. Change of plans. Empty versus... Okay. That was the wrong one. Grab. Remove item. Body versus leather armor. Okay. So we got nothing except of hit points. Okay, back. Learn abilities. Ah, okay. Fighter, close combat strength based upon blah blah blah. Okay. Maybe we can learn something and then this is working, but I doubt that. So either way, we'll learn charge, deals damage to an adjacent unit and has a chance to power. Well, what is power walker? Gain 2 physical power for 2 turns after moving. Restore 3 HP per tile traveled. Maybe this is also just an... Let's just learn regenerate on all characters. Why? Ah, so the XP we got is based on... I have no idea. Was this increased? Hmm. 258. Let's take the shove. Learn 100. I don't know why this guy had more XP than the others. Or why this was cheaper. This is the updating time is not great. Shoves the enemy, knocking them. We will just try that. Yes. And yeah, this feels like it's even getting slower. Okay, let's try and leave this window somehow. Learn abilities, set abilities and equipment, back. Exit party management. Okay. Let's continue this path and we get into the next battle. Deploy unit. Of course, now everything is close by. So, okay, just for enemies. Okay. Now we have the fighter. No, we have nothing. Okay, great. Move. Fighter. Attack. So he doesn't have anything still, for whatever reason. There was also a monster showing up here. Fighter. Why does he have both? So this is what something broke, and this might also explain why the stuff is not working here. That maybe they are assigned to the wrong characters or something like that. Leg strike. No, but that's not working. Like if I learn the same ability on all characters, maybe I can then use it on one character. Something like that. Move. Fighter. Leg strike. No, it's not working. And fighter, leg strike. Not doing anything. KO. Yeah, let's just move forward and turn. So there's a monster thing. But this is just showing the class. Okay, move. Attack. Perform. Move. And attack. Mm-hmm. 17. That one is toast. Damage. Okay. We should kill this one first. Now it's random who's next. But, okay. Lucky. Now the other one is first. So we should try and kill the red one. Move. I can't go there. Okay, attack. Okay. Destroyed. I should have moved anyways. Move. It's blocking the path. Okay. Let's move around. Turn. Uh-huh. Attack. KO. Okay. Take all loot. We have found a noble pike. Manage party. We also still have access to the guild hall for some reason. Also, our hit points are completely healed, so it's probably, well, not impossible to die, but we really need to look for so trying hard to die. Left hand, wooden shield, remove item. Wooden shield versus noble pike. Ah, okay, so there's even like what's better. Min range 1 plus 1 wooden shield versus noble pike requires 2 hands. Okay. Cool. Send abilities, equipment. Wooden shield, remove item. This swap with a noble pike. Speed. But I want to test that. Okay. Let's do one more battle, but I'm also now trying to learn abilities. We also learn the shove now with everyone, just to see if that way we can use it. I don't have high hopes though. I was the leg strike I learned, not the regenerate. So I got confused there. Anyways, or did I? Let's use. Yeah, it's so slow here now. Learn. No, regenerate. No, that was right. Let's learn this as well. Maybe this is even a passive. No. Regenerate. Yes. Learn. And regenerate. Learn. Okay. Set abilities. Set this unit's abilities and equipment. Why set abilities? No reaction abilities. No passive abilities. Movement ability can be set to regenerate. maybe this works then, but we still have this cleave whatever stuff, and this is apparently... So maybe this is a different option though. Set. So movement. Yeah, it really feels terrible here now. Set abilities. Movement. Regenerates. Back. Makes character. Set abilities. Movement. Regenerate. Back. And I think we got everything. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Exit party management. So there's a wall. We might as well. Yeah. Okay. Like this, enter combat. Oh, only 3 enemies. Yeah, I will just... No, I will... Maybe this is a ranged attack. Huh. End turn. We will see what happens. Move. End turn. Move. End turn. Move. I'm not sure if this is actually relevant, if there's like a line of sight, if this is even an archer, rogue, view abilities, nothing, end turn. Okay. Ulfson, 11 damage. Okay, we will test and see if this character is actually healing himself now when moving. So, move and attack and perform attack. Shadow Strike for 20 damage. Okay. So, he is hurt, but he has this regenerate thing. So, let's see if he actually regenerates. Yes, so this is working. Restored 11 HP. Alright, can I reset and keep the HP? Yes. Okay, that's obviously broken. Okay. Also, we had this guy who with 2 range, right? So we will try and check if that's working and if we can even attack through our own characters. Attack. Perform attack. But okay, we need some new enemies here. End turn. Okay, this did not work. Actually, they can't do anything. Can't pass my characters. Let's see what happens here. Because in theory, they shouldn't be able to do anything now. Yeah. So if we had some ranged attacks or something, then the enemy would be screwed. But let's make some space here. Okay, let's move there. Oh, let's not do that. Reset move. We do a delay first because I want to try this attack through my own character. So let's do this first. Attack. Form attack. And turn. Well, the delay also, I don't know what the delay is actually doing, if it's like just adding a lot of time. Ah, action timer to 50, alright. So instead of 100. So the idea is now to go there, and my attack should be, yes, that seems, that would work if that he was not blocking that. So this is checked. Okay. And we will try. We will do something else. Reset move. We just delay that for now. Okay. Attack. And then attack. Miss. Okay, he can't do anything at over here. So let's just delay. Okay, and this one is going to move there, and then let's attack on range. Yes, and KO. Okay, so this is also working fine. Nice. So yeah, in theory, what we could do, or could have done before, is just keeping this position here, and then having the enemies queuing up here, and then poking them with this halberd or whatever that was, pike, whatever, until they are dead, because they cannot attack back. Not that we need that, but okay. Perform, but orange troll. Okay, so we have some mighty mantle and a crystal claw. Take all. Continue. Manage party. Abilities and equipment. Hat. Nothing. Accessoire. Can't use. Ah, this is the pike guy, so let's pick someone else. This guy. Abilities and equipment. Left hand. This wooden shield. Replace it with another iron sword. Dual wield. Okay, can't do. Okay, not working. Working. What is this claw? Shields. Okay. So a body could be replaced with this. Well, that's pretty terrible. Grim armor. Mighty mantle. Okay, let's not do that. And then exit party management. Yeah, I'm not even sure if we can go. Yeah, I mean the amount of combat is a bit insane, so I think it might have helped a bit if the frequency wasn't that high. So yeah, I will also leave it at that, as we probably have seen pretty much everything, or maybe what we haven't seen is like hours away, so we will never see it. But I think we have been able to test quite a few things. I'm just seeing that there's a pixel going through this transparency there. Anyways, yeah, it's an interesting experiment, certainly, with the 100% AI, but Yeah, it kind of shows. So the combat by itself, I mean, it looks nice. If you just show screenshots, it feels like, okay, this could be an awesome game, but unfortunately, it feels sluggish, and yeah, everything is like 80% there, but then not really, right? So the abilities are there, but not all of them work. We have the combat, but it's like every few steps, so that you can't really go anywhere. It's, yeah. And of course, also with the perspective, which is a bit like, I think the field of view is too high, and the movement, of course, also needs to be improved. I mean, if you can only move 2-3 steps until the next combat is there, it doesn't really matter too much. But of course, this should be changed. So interesting. It looks nice. Yeah, but it doesn't play that nice. Anyways, interesting experiment by Captain Coda. The game is called Shroom of Radiance, and if you want to give it a go, you will find a link down in the video description. And there you will also find a playlist with all the other games I've covered so far. So thanks to Captain Coda for contributing this game. Thanks to you all for watching this episode. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.